So, venue shopping. Venue shopping, I looked at so many venues online. Literally, I searched like everywhere within like a 2-hour radius of where we live. And I wasn't really finding a whole lot of things that was like what I was looking for. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful places, but it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't us. So there ended up being only 2 venues that I liked enough to even go look at. And those 2 were Mound Grove and Whispering Trees Manor. So we went to Mound Grove first. We had a 3 o'clock appointment. Yeah, we had a 3 o'clock appointment on a Wednesday, so I think it was like either the week after we got engaged or the week after that that we got engaged. So it was pretty soon afterwards, but I just wanted to get the venue out of the way because it really just sets the tone for everything else. And then, you know, whatever I spend on that, I was kind of like planning on spending at least half of my budget on my venue because I know it's so expensive. So we went to Mound Grove at 3 o'clock to meet with them. And from the pictures, like barn-wise, I was like, it is going to be perfect. Like in the pictures look beautiful, so I totally had high expectations that were totally met. So we get to Mound Grove and we pull in and we go to like the bar area to meet Karen. I think her name was Karen. So we go in to meet her, and then she takes us to like a downstairs room, which was okay, but definitely not what I was looking for. What I wanted was the upstairs room, which was freaking gorgeous. If I can figure out how to insert pictures or videos, I will. So we walk upstairs, and it is just like beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. Like more beautiful in pictures, or more beautiful than the pictures. So there's like lights strung everywhere. So we're walking around and I'm like getting all these ideas. Like to look super cool, like we could put stuff here, stuff there. They just have brand new bathrooms put in. And she showed us like the little room that they have for like the bride to get ready, which is kind of small, and also like there's nowhere for Devin to get ready. So I'm like kind of like, we would have had her out the house, the Bible's house, to even have enough room for all of us, which would have been $50 for the day, which isn't super bad, but if we were going to rent it for the night, it would have been $300. Yeah, we're walking around and I really love it. She showed us like a closet with like all of these decorations that we are more than welcome to use, just like stuff that people left behind that they can't take with them. There's like a lot of out-of-town people that have came, so they can't take it on the flight back. Yeah, it was super cool. There were so many like cool things that you could use there. And then she tells us that we can either get married in the barn or we could get married in the garden area by the ponds or up over like the overlook area. I don't remember what the actual names were. So we sit down before we go out and look at everything, and we start talking about pricing. And I knew it was going to be expensive, but I wasn't really expecting it to be that expensive. So one thing about there is that you have to use their food and you have to use their bartender. So you can't bring anything outside unless it was like cookies or something like that. So we're sitting down, and the cheapest food plan with a cash bar was like $47, or maybe it was $52. I don't know, like $40 or $50. And I'm like, holy shit, because if you have 1,000 people, that's already $5,000 plus taxes and gratuity. So I'm like, that's with the cash bar. So then if we moved over one more, it was like $60 a person, and I'm like, now we're talking $6,000 just for the venue to feed everybody. Then we had to pay for the taxes and gratuity, and that one included just beer and wine. So yeah, that was a lot, but it was beautiful. I mean, if I don't want to spoil it, but if we could have afforded it, I mean, I would have definitely thought about it more, but I don't know. So anyways, so it was really, really cool. She went over everything with us, and she was super nice. She was super knowledgeable about everything. We went outside, we got golf carts. She showed us the garden area, which I was expecting to be like some extravagant garden area, and it was really like nothing. They're just like a couple trees. So I wasn't really like over the top in love with that. And then we went across the street up to the golf course, to the overlook area, which we liked the most for sure. I mean, we were up on the overlook of a hill. There's a bunch of trees around. We can put the archway either way that we wanted to, and then have the seats from there. Very, very pretty. Definitely our favorite spot. And then we went down to the pond area, which there's two big ponds, and then you can get married like in between the two ponds or beside the, you know what I mean, whatever you wanted to do was totally fine. So yeah, it was super cute, super pretty, definitely outdoorsy, which I wanted to ideally get married outdoors, but if it were to rain, we could still get married in the barn, which we definitely, with our size of our party, we would have enough room to do that. So yeah, that was that one. We liked the hill one best. So the outdoor ones, the ones on the hill and the one by the pond, were $500 each. If you want to get married in the garden, that was $300, and then to get married in the barn, it was $200. So we would have paid like $5,000 to $6,000 plus $200 or $500 just to like get married there. Yeah. So a lot of money. And then we end up leaving there. We were there for like 2.5 hours. We had another appointment at Edinburgh at 6, or else like we would have probably stayed and kept talking. We were there from 4:30 or from 3 o'clock to 5:30. Like, it was a long time. And so then we drove to Edinburgh to Whispering Trees Manor. I made them the same day so that way we didn't have to like, you know what I mean, come out separately, and I didn't have to overthink anything. I could kind of like make my decision more on spot, as I hoped. So we drove to Edinburgh to Whispering Trees Manor, and we pull in, and it's like a little, it's not like a garage, but it's like a garage looking thing, just kind of like a little cottage house here. So like a big roundabout driveway, the guy's house, and then this like another like house looking garage spot here. And then right between the two, like way in the back, is the huge venue. So we pull in, and the owner comes out to give us a tour. He shows us like the cottage house first, which was super nice because included in the price is the bridal area. So like the bride's party gets ready upstairs, and there's like a nice big area for that with a bathroom. And then for the groom's party, they would get married like in the downstairs room, and there's like a stove, or not like a stove, but like a microwave and stuff down there, like a little refrigerator. So just like a little man cave. So that was really nice. That's included in the price. And then there's also a blue room and a pink room that you can rent out for, I think, $135 a night a piece. So just like little rooms with microwave and a bathroom. So yeah, there was that. And they were super cute. I mean, it was a super cute little cottage area. And then downstairs on the other side of the grooms, where the grooms would get ready, was like the kitchen area. So that's like where our caterer would keep everything. So it's not like a big prep area. It's mostly just like last minute fixing things and just storage. So that's what we looked at first. And then we walked over to the bathroom area. And the bathrooms are brand new. He just put them in. 2 stalls each. Very nice, very clean. And then you have this little photo booth area right beside that, which is super cute because he hung like little picture frames like from the trees, so it's like an outdoor photo booth area. So you just like stand behind the little picture frames, and they're all different shapes and sizes, colors, so it's super, super creative. And then you come out of the photo booth area, and there's like a walkway. You would go up over this bridge, and bridge was like over top of a little stream, like nothing super major, but just like a cute little stream to add like a little bit of touch to it. Super, super cute, and like I'm just like falling in love. So we leave the other venue, and I'm like, there is nothing I'm gonna find that I like more than that. Like, they're gonna have to knock my socks off. We come here, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So we go over the bridge, and we come to like the ceremony in the big pavilion area, and I'm just like blown away. It's so freaking beautiful. Like, it's a big like forest area, and it's just like so gorgeous. So to the left, you have like the one ceremony area, which is like a stone walkway. There's a bunch of like benches, like wooden benches that they set out for like the guests to sit on. There's this huge archway with like a heart on it, like made of vines. Like, it's super, super cute. Like right in front of the little stream. And then you have like a little fence on the side that has lights on it, and there's a big heart there. And then when you're walking down like the aisleway to go to the big heart thing, there's a huge heart like in between two trees with lights in it. So it's super, super pretty. And then if you were to go to the right, you would go to this little bar area where like you can store all the drinks. There's a clawfoot tub that you can put drinks in. Super cute. And then you have like a fireplace area where you can roast marshmallows. There's like little stumps to sit on. There's an outdoor bar area where you can actually sit down and enjoy drinks, stuff like that. That's also where the music is. There's lights strung from everywhere. You go to the pavilion. It's a 40 by 60 pavilion. It's pretty big. There's a huge like flat outside area with steps, so like you can use it as like the buffet area or like an outdoor dancing area, whatever you want to do. There's already lights and like tulle hung up like inside, so it looks so freaking pretty. And then they have like these outdoor things where you can roll them up or put them down, like depending on if it's raining or if you want it to be closed or open, so it can look like one big open pavilion or like an actual like it's closed off thing. So it's super nice. There's like a little archway in there too that you can use. If it were to rain, you can get married in there. So I guess there's actually 3 areas that you can get married at. So yeah, there's like a bunch of tables and chairs that you can rent. And then off to the side of that, there's a big patio that's also attached to the big pavilion. A cute little walkway there. There's a huge tree with a heart on it. And then there's another area to get married at. It's like a birdcage looking ceremony. Site, and then there's like the big doors that open up, so it's super, super cute. And then there's like a little picnic table area, and then just like a couple little like odds and ends photo things. And then you have the bridge, a little tiny bridge for guests to walk through. Like, so whenever they come, there's like a huge parking lot that's like aside from where they're at, where we came in, where the guests would park, and then they would come over that little bridge to go to the actual wedding. And then over in that area, there's like a huge area for like just plain grass, like whatever you want to put there. Like, you can do your own ideas, add stuff. And then there's also 2 alpacas. So it's just like, it's so cute. And the more I walked around, the more it just reminded me of home. Like where I grew up, that is like totally what it reminded me of, because like it was super elegant, super thought out. Like, unless you see it, like you just don't understand. Like, There's so much attention to detail. It's so freaking romantic. I just loved it. So we like are talking to him, we're asking him questions, and I don't know, like I didn't even want to admit that maybe I like something more than the other, but I'm just like, my heart is like melting right now. So we leave there and I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know which one do I want, and Devin really likes that one better. And the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, you know, they're both beautiful, like hands down, there's no question, they're both beautiful. But that second one is way more us. Like we're not like super country, like in the barn, like it's beautiful, but that's not like really us. Like we are way more like outdoorsy, nature, romantic, peaceful in our own little section. So yeah, it was beautiful. So that was our experience of venue shopping. So yeah, our appointment there was at 6 o'clock. We didn't get done till like 6:45. It was a lot quicker than the other one. But yeah, so we are leaving Edinburgh and we're like, dude, we are freaking starving, because we thought that we'd have enough time in between to get dinner and we didn't. So yeah, we go into Edinburgh and we look for something to eat. Originally we're gonna go to Taco Bell, and I'm like, I don't really want Taco Bell, I want to kind of sit down. So we ended up going to Pizza Hut, and I got my favorite wings and my favorite breadsticks, and he got the salad bar, and it was so good. We're just sitting there talking and talking and talking about it, and it was so nice. It was so freaking nice. We just come home, and yeah, that was our experience venue shopping. So I mean, I don't know, you just get a feeling, and when you know, you know. So I'm super excited. I can't wait.